In this lecture, we'll be discussing broken chord accompaniment. A broken chord is a chord in which the pitches are played sequentially. Broken chords are also sometimes referred to as arpeggiated chords, from the Italian arpeggiare, meaning to play upon the harp. There are many kinds of broken chord accompaniments. In this section of the lesson, we will look at some of the more common types. A very common type of broken chord accompaniment, popular in the classical period and also into the Romantic period, was Alberti bass, named after Domenico Alberti because he used it quite frequently. In Alberti bass, the pitches of each chord are played in the pattern lowest, highest, middle, highest. For example, the C major chord in the first measure of the following excerpt is played C, G, E, G. Typically, Alberti bass occurs in the left hand of piano music and uses notes of shorter duration than the notes in the melody. Although it is typical in piano music for the melody to be in the right hand and the harmony in the left hand, this is not a necessity. Many examples exist where the melody is in the left hand and the harmony is in the right hand. Arranging the pitches of the chord in the pattern lowest, highest, middle, highest, such as in Alberti bass, is not the only way pitches of a chord can be arranged. There are countless other ways that the pitches of a chord can be played sequentially. Here is a diagram showing some common examples. Let's look at each line in turn. This example uses the arrangement lowest, middle, highest, middle. This example uses an extended version of the chord, with the root being played again an octave higher. This example uses both an ascending and descending extended version of the chord. This example uses the arrangement lowest, middle, highest. This example uses open harmony, where the highest and lowest pitches of the chord are more than an octave apart. This example uses open harmony with multiple types of note durations. Another type of broken chord accompaniment is the waltz accompaniment. In a waltz accompaniment, the lowest note of the chord is played alone on the first beat, while the middle and highest notes are played together on the second and third beats. A waltz is typically in 3/4 meter. Although two pitches of the chord are played simultaneously, this is still considered a broken chord rather than a block chord, since not all three pitches are played simultaneously. Pieces in meters other than 3/4 may have accompaniments similar to a waltz accompaniment, as in the following example. As with any harmonic accompaniment, we can always create variation through change in the rhythmic structure. Here's an example. Another variation involves the inserting of another pitch of the chord as an alternate bass note on the third beat. The examples in this lecture are just a few of countless possibilities for broken chord accompaniments. You will be asked to experiment and come up with some of your own broken chord accompaniments for one of the lesson assignments.